What do you think about my new office? It's finally beautiful weather in the Netherlands, so I thought I would sit outside for a while and write a bit. I'm still working on chapter 24 and I only need to write the ending. It's always the ending. But anyway, it's already a very long chapter, so I think I need to get rid of a few things in this chapter, but I don't know. We will see. The chapters I'm working in right now, I am revising and not so much rewriting, but I jot down some ideas for the chapter, and at the time I was doing that, I couldn't write the chapter completely, so I just wrote down some ideas, and that is what I'm writing out right now. I'm back at chapter 24 right now, and that's almost done. So my goal is to work out a chapter or 3, hopefully. I'm going to do a sprint, and then I will tell you more about the rest of the month. It's already the 25th, so I've got only 5 or 6 days to finish this draft. Yeah. Well, time flew by. It's already 11:15 and I didn't write much. But what I wrote is good. And now I need to end this chapter with Luke running away from a nasty situation. This is the chapter right before the all is lost beat. So it's a very tense chapter. I don't know if it's a good thing for me to make it a long chapter and in this point, because I want to keep that tense situation in order to keep my readers engaged. So I think it needs to be shorter, but I don't know. I don't know what to scrap. I don't have much time now to write because this afternoon I'm going to my parents and I will be there till the end of the day. In the previous clip I already mentioned that I still have about 5 days left. Looking at the chapters I still need to write, I'm quite sure I can't make it. The one thing I can do, and I know it's a bit cheating, but to fast draft the last few chapters in bullet points. So in that way I know what I want to write in that chapter, but yeah, I don't know. I will give myself half an hour. The least I can do is finish this chapter. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm back with some updates. A little warning. At this point I have no clue what I've filmed already for this video. So excuse me if I'm repeating myself. But anyway, yesterday was a very, very good writing day. I managed to write 4,207 words, and I rewrote and revised and first drafted. It's all in there. 3, 4, 5 chapters. I believe I told you in the previous clip that I had some chapters with an icon and that I had to revise those chapters. Some of them were just bullet points with things I wanted to add in that chapter. So I did that, and now I am back at where I last ended, I guess. And that is chapter 32. I still need to write 6 chapters in order to finish draft 1. And including today, I still have 3 days to do so. So that means I have to write 2 chapters a day. At the beginning of the video, I had planned to follow the summer writing retreat from Abby Emmons with this cute little agenda thingy. On the Fridays she listed when she would do a live write-in, but I couldn't make it to any of them. Today it's Friday and today will be her last write-in, but for me that will be at midnight tonight. So I'm not going to write at midnight because I need my sleep. So what I'm going to do instead is put on one of the previous videos from her live write-in and I'm going to rewatch it. So that will be my sort of accountability for today. The chapter I wrote yesterday was a sort of false victory. So my main character is thinking that everything is almost over. He knows there is something he needs to worry about, but everything is looking so great right now and he doesn't pay attention to the thingy lurking in the distance. So yeah, that's going to get him now. Now Luke has to show what he learned and yeah, take action. I still need to write some things in other chapters when I'm rewriting this draft. At the beginning of the book, I will tell the reader that Luke is interested in a film career. He wants to go to the film academy in Amsterdam, but I didn't write much about him with a camera, so I need to change that. But he's not the type of person that will get his camera immediately out or something. He's just a bit insecure, I guess. Yeah, he's quite insecure about his knowledge about videography, and yeah, he didn't have a teacher in that area. There's no family who is interested in filmmaking or whatsoever. So he's kind of on his own and he has to teach himself all the skills. Once he is at that school, he will be a different boy, because that's not what I'm going to write in this book, but that is what I imagine what he would be like after this book. So that he will grow into a videographer and that he will make beautiful videos and stuff. So how do you make a character a bit insecure but still show that he loves making videos, but not so much in public? Because in the city he lives in, people are very curious and he will get comments like, what are you doing? Or what are you filming? And can you show me something? Just random comments from people who are walking by or whatever. So yeah, he doesn't do that very much. So where's the balance? I need to figure that out. I made some tea for myself and now I'm going to write. Oh no. I hate it when this is happening right before a deadline. One chapter is not necessary anymore. My timeline has to change then. And I think do I need another chapter? Sometimes I doubt if I hold on too tight to the beats and where things need to go and if I'm doing it in the right place. The first sprint ended and it went well. In the beginning I wrote about 4 or 5 sentences and it didn't felt good, so I started again and then it went fluently. So, very good. I managed to write 570 words. the rest of this chapter I need to write is that Luke is going to have a conversation with the villain, and that is quite tense, and that's almost at the end of the book. It keeps being tense until the end, because even the last chapter will be a bit of a tense moment, like I'm going to get some coffee and then I will be going back to writing because there's a lot to do. I'm having some company today. Our little Zelda is chilling here. The last few days were very hot and it almost felt like a little heat wave. Yeah, it's typical Dutch summer, I guess. It's like rain, 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 and then it's like 30 degrees. And so it's very, very humid. Well, my body is not handling that very well, so I get headaches and swollen feet, so it's not fun. And Zelda is, yeah, she's sparing her energy, I guess. And she's laying here with me, very cozy. I'm back with some coffee and, well, my little assistant has left me, even though I gave her some water, but oh well, now I need to write on my own again. I did another 2 sprints of 25 minutes and I'm now at 2,937 words. It's going great. And this afternoon I will go further with writing, but I have to change places because my feet are hurting me. I'm retaining fluid in my legs and it's annoying. It's tingly and I need to get my feet up. So I'm going to sit downstairs after my lunch and so I can rest my legs. And then I at least want to write 1,000 or 2,000 words. That would be great. I'm now halfway through chapter 33 and this chapter is also part of the false victory section, so it's going great for Luke at this moment. Victory after victory after victory, but then there will be one battle left to go through, and that is the chapter after this one. I'm going fast, so who knows, maybe I can finish this draft before the end of the month. I hope so. I only have to write 3.5 chapters now. So cool. And then I'm done with the first draft. It only took me a year. I started writing the outline for this project, the Griffon, on May 8th last year, so 2023. And since then I wrote until June 2023, and then I apparently disappeared because the next one is from December 12th, 2023, and since then I worked consistently at this project. You guys, I did it! I finished the first draft of this project. The first draft of the Griffon is done. I'm so happy, I'm so pleased. It's Friday night, 10 o'clock, and I just finished. Don't look at my hair, I just showered. Anyway, I am pumped, I'm happy. I'm out of breath because I ran upstairs to film this. Wow, what a day, what a day. I wrote 6,108 words today. It went so well, and I ended up with 35 chapters. I smooshed 2 chapters together because otherwise it was too long-winded and that needed to be fast-paced. 35 chapters, they're all done, they're all written. My total word count for this manuscript is now at 65,374 words. My goal was 55,000 words, so I'm 10,000 over. I set the goal 55,000 words, but I will allow myself to get to about 60,000. But I think for this kind of story, 60,000 words is enough. So that means that I need to scrap 5,000 words. Okay, anyway, I'm rambling now and I don't have words to say anymore because I spludged it out on the paper and now my brain doesn't want to form sentences anymore. And it's almost time to go to bed. So, well, that was exciting. And I did finish 2 days earlier than planned. I finished on the 28th and I had planned to finish on the 30th. So I had a whole weekend to do nothing. Apparently deadlines are useful to me sometimes because then I will write a lot more. So maybe I need to scale down the amount of time I give myself for any projects. I filled out the last day that I worked in the calendar of Abby Evans. And on the 28th of June I wrote the most words, of course. And I ended up with 16,083 words for this whole month. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. Even though I was unable to attend all the live write-ins, I still want to thank Abby Emmons for her work. She does an amazing job at helping other authors make their author dream come true, as she always says. Yeah, so thank you, Abby, for all your work, for all your inspiration and printables like an agenda and all the live write-ins where we can come together and write with each other. And now it's time to go back to chapter 1 in my manuscript and start revising. I've made a whole revision plan for Project De Griffon that I will show you in another video. If you don't want to miss that, hit that subscribe button and I will see you in the next one. Bye!